Yo, what up, though, man? Charleston White in the building. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, brother.
Hey, man, internet sensation.
Yeah.
Ruffling up the world right
Yeah.
now, man. Nobody's safe. Nobody's comfortable.
Yeah, they thought I'd been a fizzled out by now. They thought I was like the Subway nigga.
Why you think people counting you out right now?
I leave a distaste in a lot of people's mouth. Nobody wants to be the villain. Even the real villains pretend to be good guys.
Gotcha.
So nobody wants to openly say, yeah, man, I'm a lying motherfucker. Yeah, man, I'm a dirty motherfucker. And most people say things in private that they won't say out in public and open. And I'm the one that'll say things in public that people say in private. So that make people cringe.
I got you. Because like I said off camera, man, I remember seeing you a while ago. First, I remember seeing you in the car. This is when you had the long hair.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing you doing an interview on Dallas Global.
That was my first interview.
Okay, Dallas Global was your first with my son Terry Blue.
Yeah, that's just,
my son.
I love that guy.
He's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
And I saw you on there, and when I heard you, I'm like, man, this dude talking some bullshit.
On Dallas Global, you thought that?
Man, it was like, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a tonality first person.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Before I can hear the words.
Yeah.
So the tonality, I'm like, oh, he just talking out his ass. My brother Jay De Niro, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He was hitting me up like, man, you got to do Charleston. It's like, bro, I ain't doing that shit. He's just, man, he just talking shit, bro. Like, he ain't saying nothing. But somehow my guy Red Jack up in Chicago, he always, everywhere you go, he just a big fan. You always fight. He's like, man, he just sending me clips. I was like, all right, man, let me just buckle down and listen. Once I got past the tonality, I said, oh shit, it's really a message here.
Yeah.
I had to get past the tonality. But do you feel like with tonality, the wrong tone can lose the message?
I didn't at first, but I see it does. I believe this is what I've learned from this. Most people full of shit. If my tone bother you, then you full of shit, right? How can you listen to rap music and that tone? Fuck you, nigga, kill this bitch, suck. How can that tone not bother you? How can you listen to a tone of a man that you know nothing about, right? And it's all this public information about me on Google, about who I really am, what I really do in real life.
Gotcha.
So what I mean by most people, if they're offended by my tone, they full of shit. I thought actions speak louder than words. I don't shoot up blocks. I don't sell drugs. I'm not known for messing with children. There's no paperwork on me for snitching. I'm a father. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
A real. So I thought actions speak louder than words. So all of these people are caught up into this unrealistic world where they'll let a stranger who they know nothing about allow his tone to offend them and be okay with every other thing out in society. This one particular person's tone, you will overlook what he really does in real life. But you will let someone get on there and trick you with the right tone. And there'll be a woman beater, there'll be a child molester, but they got the right tone.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So most people are full of shit. So I don't give a fuck about tone because my actions are still the same.
Got you. The reason I bring that up, right, like, you know, with a text message.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can misinterpret what the text message is saying because we're reading it with what we think their tone is when typing it.
Yeah.
When we see a person in person, we look at their facial expressions and we listen to the fluctuations of the voice to kind of understand.
CJ, go get that newspaper in the backseat for me. Leave that right there. Stop that. No, leave that right there. Go get that newspaper for me. I want everybody to see this because you make a valid point. I've lost a lot of people, but I haven't lost the politicians. I haven't lost the district attorneys. I haven't lost the police chiefs because they see the real person based on the action.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So when I had the right tone, I think I started really doing public speaking. I really started doing the motivational speaking. That's what I started out doing all around the country, working on legislation and laws as a youth advocate, doing youth justice. I wore a bow tie every day. I wouldn't dare cuss. I didn't have dreads. I was very clean cut, and I was traveling around the country. When I had the right tone, man, people wasn't paying attention to what I was trying to get people to pay attention to. When
Gotcha.
I had the right tone, right? If Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were alive today, people would pay them no attention because of their tone. Because of their tone. The keys over there. Because of their tone. No, here they are. Because of their tone, right?
Right.
Farrakhan. Young people we don't listen to Farrakhan because of their tone. We don't listen to the pastors because of they don't have the tone that we have. So what made me change my tune, right? What made me change my tune is because I was in the community, homie, with the children saying, look at our young brother. And this in the hood, right in Stop 6. I was saying, look at our young brother, don't do that. My words would bounce off. Say, look out, come on, brother, don't do that. Say, come on, little homie, don't do that. And then one day, the old man who we all call Pops came in and said, say, boy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, nigga, say, what the fuck wrong with you? Say, nigga, sit down some goddamn well. Like, so I saw how they responded to that. I was offended by how he was talking to children because I didn't grow up being cursed at by adults, right? I didn't grow up in that environment. So I was very offended, but nobody's gonna say nothing to the old man. But nigga, we in the heart of Stop 6. So when the mothers come in to pick them up and we say what he done, the mama say, boy, I'm gonna beat your goddamn, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. So I see how I'm observing, right?
Right.
I'm learning. So when we walk the kids home and we say, hey, we want to take the kids on a field trip, and the mama look at them, why you got them goddamn shoes on? Get in the goddamn house, put some shoes on. I ain't tell you look like that. So I saw how they talk to their children in the hood, homie. So on the way to school, I'm listening to K104. I'm listening to 97.9. I'm listening to the topics of conversations that Black radio have on the airplay as we're taking our children to school, and they know our kids in the car. Right? So I'm looking at shows like Empire. I'm visiting people's households and I'm seeing them and their children all watching Love and Hip Hop Reunion. And it's some vulgar. So, man, what's wrong with my tone? But when I was speaking like this, homie, this is a law school. When I was in law school, this right here says Charleston White from courtroom to role model in 180-degree turn. This is on the front page of the most prestigious law schools in North Texas. I was on the front page paper of the American Bar Association Journal. I've gone to the Supreme Court and worked to get juvenile life without parole abolished in this country. When I was speaking, trying to tell everybody, say, man, these are one of the only countries that'll lock children up. Man, didn't nobody pay me no attention. But then Eddie Murphy came with the movie Dolomite. Came out on Netflix.
Yeah.
I grew up believing Dolomite was real. I didn't know Rudy Ray Moore was playing Dolomite. I didn't know he really went to the streets and recorded what people said in the streets, went home and created a character. When I saw that, a light came on. I said, aha. So I started listening out in the hood to different shit. Damn stupid motherfucker. That's how niggas talk to each other in the hoods. That's how mothers talk to the nigga they dating. Nigga, if you don't get your lazy ass up, nigga, you fucking with all them bitches, you behind. So all I'm doing is repeating everything I done heard in the hood. And it offend y'all. But when I was doing this, I've been on every publication you can think of. The Texas Tribune, Dallas Observer, Houston Chronicles, Fort Worth Star. This within the last 8 to 10 years. As recently to Walter Cronkite School, News 21 just last year, the biggest journalism school in the world. So when I was talking like that, wasn't nobody paying me no attention. But then when I started speaking the language of the people, fuck you, nigga. bitch, hoe, suck my dick. That's how we talk to one another. So now the tone offends y'all. Me and y'all full of shit. You can cut it off now.
For sure. I get what you're saying, but I kind of look at it like sports, right? When you have a team, you understand your players when you're the coach.
Yeah.
You know, with some players, you light a fire under their ass, get your ass up, let's go. You cuss their ass out, and it motivates them.
Yeah.
But then you have some players on your team, that talk don't work for them. In fact, it shuts them down.
I'm not trying to motivate black people. I don't give a fuck about black people. Because when I was working on laws and legislation, when I was going to city council every Tuesday for a year and a half straight, I ain't see black people down there fighting for black people. When I'm down in them juvenile detention centers, I don't see black organizations down there with them kids. From Gainesville, Giddings, Mart, Brownwood, Ron Jackson, Cottrell House, McFadden Ranch. I don't see these black people, so I don't give a fuck about black people, homie. I created a program called Helping Young People Excel. What I say on the internet don't stop me from working on capital murder cases. I'm partnering with a judge right now. Shout out to Lisa Pampton, an attorney getting ready to run for a judge. I helped get the mayor elected in my city. You think I give a fuck who offended? None of y'all have done this work. None of y'all have joined in when I say, hey, man, we got a kid just getting out the juvenile detention center, and I put it on my YouTube channel, and we show up here at Boss Talk 1-on-1, and he come in here and pick out whatever no black people is with me. So who give a fuck about motivating them, homie, when they don't wake up and make their beds? These same black people are unmotivated when they look in the mirror. So how the fuck I'm gonna motivate these niggas? These same black people hate the person they had a baby with. How the fuck I'm gonna motivate them? And they hate their baby mama. They hate their baby daddy. They resent their own mothers and fathers. How I'm gonna motivate them people? I stay focused on the children because Frederick Douglass said it is much easier to create strong children than it is to repair broken men. That's the fuck wrong with black people. They stuck trying to repair all these old broken ass men when they come home from prison, when they stop gang banging, when they old, trying to get their life together at 40. That's why these women got to go on the girls' night out and suck pussy all the time. Because these niggas is just now getting their life together and they just getting to be repaired. I went inside a juvenile facility, homie, that repaired me as a child, where I can come out and do this. I can come out and change laws. I can come out and change legislation. If a nigga go to jail in my city, nigga, I can get him out. I can get him out. Ask Julius Williams. Got caught with some heroin. Your Honor, my client works with Charleston White in the Stop 6 community. Show us some proof, Lisa. They took that 25 to life off the table and gave him 10 years felony probation. And he had just come home from federal prison. Hadn't even been out a year. So I'm effective in my village. So all the people who's affected by what I'm saying, the people in my village love it. That's why ain't nothing happening to me. I can go around everywhere in my city. Your brother tell you all the time. Sure. I'm loved in my city, homie. And you'll die in my city if you try to do something to me. So that's why I stay in my city.